Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 14th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are just going to jump right in here. We're going to take a look at your current energies with this main spread, and then we're going to clarify with the baby tarot here, Cancer, to see what additional information could be coming up for you. But Cancer, this looks like a good week already. There could be like a lot of you kind of standing out. You have this nightingale energy here, which can represent like standing out, getting a lot of attention, things like that. But let's see here, Cancer. Your overall energy is this deep knowing card. So I would definitely trust your intuition. This Nightingale card is also a card of kind of like having an understanding or a deep knowing about something. So I feel like you need to like trust your inner voice this week. I also feel like you need to trust your intuition. This is also a card that says, this Nightingale energy says there's like a lot inside of you. You have a lot of power and you have a lot of boldness and fierceness inside of you. So it can be, this deep knowing card, this card here, can kind of represent the same thing. So I feel like you need to like unleash the Kraken this week here, Cancer. You have the Three of Wands kicking it off here. So I feel like a major moving energy in your reading, you have the World and the Tower. A lot of people worry about the Tower. I always say the Tower can just represent a move, by the way. And with the World, it could definitely represent a move. We're going to clarify this and we're going to see what it is. But the Three of Wands can also represent a move. You have the Three of Wands here. So you have the Three of Wands twice. And you have the Eight of Swords. So this basically says maybe some of you want to move, and for obvious reasons, maybe you can't move right now. So I do feel like some of you could be hoping to move in the future. This is your future position here. So like I said, because of COVID, obviously it's a lot harder to move. It's a lot harder to travel right now. So maybe some of you will just be waiting until the future with this energy. But you have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I really feel like this whole entire reading is saying don't hold back. Like I said, unleash the Kraken. I'm probably going to title this video, Unleash the Kraken here, Cancer, because I really feel like the whole entire reading is saying you need to not hold back. I feel like you need to kind of like yell, shout, scream, all those things this week for whatever reason. Again, you have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands. The Eight of Swords, like I feel is saying, you are restricting yourself from some sort of expansive journey with the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There could be something here that could cause so much growth and so much abundance and adventure in your life, but for whatever reason, you could be feeling, repressed, oppressed, any of those words. Like I have all those words popping into my head. I do feel like there probably are a lot of reasons, like I said, no doubt about it, why you can't do something at this time. So I do feel that could like a little bit of a frustration energy with this Knight of Wands. I do feel that there are things that you want. I feel like there are things that you deserve, but you could be feeling like there are too many mysteries in the way. The Knight of Wands can represent mysteries. It can represent not being sure why things are happening or not being sure how to do something. There are pyramids on the bottom here, and those pyramids represent mystery. And so I feel for some of you, there are just some mysteries as to like how you can accomplish something or how you can do something that you desire to do. So I feel like you have very strong desires, but it's like the Three of Wands twice is saying you're waiting for things to fall into place. You have this Nightingale Spirit card here. This is a card that says you actually have a lot more inside of you than you realize. I always say this card, it looks like a tiny little bird up here, and it's this giant egg. It's as if this giant blue egg came out of this tiny little bird. And so I feel for a lot of you that you have a lot more power inside of you than you realize. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Four of Cups here. Number one, I feel like there could be a very quick solution to any restrictions that you're dealing with. Three of Pentacles could represent the help of another person. So if you're dealing with restriction, I do get some weird word about like oppression or something like that. This could be like in work or business, Cancer, as well. Maybe you feel like, there's unfairness in work, or it could be like sexual harassment or, any of those types of things. I feel like this is saying that you need to get someone to help you, or there is someone who could help you. Could be like a lawyer, could be just an expert or something like that. So I do feel expert assistance, expert help would be very beneficial with that Three of Pentacles. But you have the Three of Pentacles, Temperance card, and the Four Cups. For some of you, I feel like something wasn't done properly here. That's the words that are popping into my head. So again, maybe this is why some of you are having to stick up for yourself, because something wasn't done properly. Like maybe you hired someone to do some work. I don't know what's popping into my head. For others, I mean, this could be in a relationship as well. I don't really feel like, I don't get the sense that somebody did you dirty, but I do feel there is a situation here where for some of you, it's like maybe someone made fun of you in front of your friends or something like that. I'm getting all these weird stories for you this week, Cancer. Very strange. I'm not gonna lie. But I do feel for some of you that like this is saying you need to correct this situation right away, so that it doesn't turn into something that it doesn't need to. So very strange. This could also be at work as well. Again, maybe people are talking behind your back, or maybe like I said, maybe you're dealing with a more extreme situation. I feel like the faster you get this corrected with this energy, the better, plain and simple. I feel like this whole thing here is saying unleash the Kraken, like I said. Next, you have the Four Swords. Four Swords, really good card for recovery. So if you're going through some sort of situation here where you're feeling very stuck, or you're feeling stifled, or I'm getting all those words, like I said, like very stuck energy, I feel like you could be healing that. You have the World, the Queen of Cups, your energy in the Tower. I do feel like you could be surprising people by kind of sticking up for yourself with this World energy. So that could be something that happens here. For others, this is some sort of change. The World and the Tower, even the Queen of Cups, there are certain cards in the tarot that I consider clue cards. To me, they just represent a clue that something is going to happen, or a clue that there's going to be some sort of change. And the Queen of Cups is a card to me that represents a change in direction. So, and right next to the Temperance card as well. So I feel for some of you, this is like you are transforming, you are changing. And I feel like you could be moving on to something new. Some of you could be moving in the future with this row. I feel like for others, you could be deciding to leave a job, or maybe you're deciding to leave a person here with this energy. And I feel like that will be, it could be surprising or shocking to these people, but I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. For others, I do feel this is a sudden revelation. Like you're suddenly realizing some actions that you need to take. Eight of Swords to the Temperance card to the Tower. I'm almost seeing like a mad professor. Like if you ever seen those cartoons or whatever, like they're mixing two things together and there's like an explosion, and that's what I feel like is happening here. It's almost like you're mixing two things together with the Temperance card, which is what the angel is doing on the Temperance card. And I feel like it causes an explosion of ideas. It's like a revelation. But let's figure out what this is. We're going to clarify and see what is going on for you here, Cancer. Very weird reading. I like it. I feel like it's very empowering for you as well. So let's see. Between the Eight of Swords and Three of Pentacles, you have the Sun. So definitely heading towards happiness. I feel like there's a lot of happiness and fulfillment, of course, coming in for you. It could be like an enlightenment as well. You could be understanding something with the Sun. The Sun is like a very deep understanding or deep knowing. And that's kind of popping into my head, but I do feel like freedom. So I like to see that. Between the Three of Wands and the Temperance card, you have the Nine of Wands. I feel like it's saying one more time. The Nine of Wands says, do not give up. And it's a card of perseverance. The Temperance card, it's like she's trying to turn water into wine on that card there. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be trying to fix a situation. And I feel like this is saying, keep going, or don't give up on something that you're trying to accomplish. Between the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is also a clue card to me. To me, it represents picking the new path. I really feel that for you, this is talking about an increase in your finances. Queen of Pentacles isn't like amazing amounts of money, Cancer, but it is like money that you've worked for. It is an increase in your resources. The Queen of Pentacles can also say that there is money that you have that you maybe don't realize. It's a card of being resourceful. So it could say like maybe you have things laying around in your attic or, in a closet or something that you could sell. So it kind of says like look into any opportunities that could also make you money. Between the Three of Pentacles and the World, you have the Eight of Cups here. You feel like you're walking away from something here. Like I said, there could be something that you have to walk away from that makes you sad. I mean, I feel like this is astrological in a lot of ways. There's a lot of astrology going on where I do feel there could be a sense of sadness. Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces to me is a challenge to traditional beliefs. There could be certain things we believe and we could be letting go of those beliefs, or there could just be certain traditions that we have that we could be letting go of or something. There could be sadness in doing that, but at the same time, it's also an upgrade. It's like we're kind of cutting the dead weight in a lot of ways, and that's what I feel like you're doing there. Between the Temperance card and the Queen of Cups, you have the Nine of Pentacles, very independent energy. I feel like in a lot of ways, Uranus and Taurus is asking everybody to be independent. It's not really, it is an independent energy in certain ways. I really feel like it's saying more that you have to be ready for yourself. What the hell does that mean? I feel like that means that you have to prepare for things, or maybe you have to make up your own ideas about certain things in your life. So I really feel like you have to understand like where your values lie, especially with Uranus and Taurus. Neptune and Pisces would be a little bit more of your values, and maybe this is why we are being challenged on these things right now. And you know what I would say here is that you just have to make up your own mind about your life. Between the Four of Cups and the Tower, you have the Queen of Cups again. So this could be like a change in love for sure. So I wouldn't really look at this as a love reading necessarily, but there could be some sort of change in love. I would say that you're probably sticking up for yourself in a love situation. That could surprise someone. Top row here, you have the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of luck coming in for you here. Definitely a turnaround. It's like you're ending a cycle here. I feel like you've been going through the same cycle over and over and over again. But the way that this is popping into my head is not how it normally would happen. The World and the Wheel of Fortune have actually been showing up in readings together quite a bit. Normally I would just read this as a cycle ending, needing to end a cycle, you know, because the Wheel of Fortune can represent like a karmic cycle, something that keeps repeating. But I'm seeing this more as you're ending a cycle with the World card, and I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is your new cycle, which is a little bit different. I feel like there's more luck involved. I feel like there's more like breadcrumbs here is what's popping into my head with the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like there's more clues. You know, the World before this time here, Cancer, it's like maybe you were trying to achieve things in your life, and like maybe it's very cloudy. Maybe it's like there's not a lot of detail. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like is saying, you know, maybe you're starting something new, like a new love relationship or a new business, new job, whatever. And I feel like there's just more detail. Like it's almost like your life is becoming more detailed is what's popping into my head. Whereas maybe in the past, there weren't very many clues in the direction you need to go in. I feel like there are more clues. There's more excitement. There's more adventure here with the Knight of Wands in this diagonal right here. I feel like there's more spontaneous energy, but also like a little bit more luck. I wouldn't really call it luck. To me, luck is just preparation. I feel like there's a lot of things here in this reading that say that you have been preparing Three of Pentacles for a very long time. So I feel that luck is really just being prepared for things. So, but again, I feel like your life is becoming more detailed is what's popping into my head with that Wheel of Fortune. That could be very exciting. Middle row here, you have the Nine of Cups, some sort of wish coming in for you, wish fulfillment. So I do feel like there could be a wish or wish fulfillment coming in for you here. I would make a wish. I do feel like you're feeling very content, very happy at this time as well. So I definitely like to see that. Bottom row, Ace of Cups, definitely a love offer could be coming in for you here. This could be a surprise love offer. Sun, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It's like you've gotten to a place of happiness here on your own, and then a love offer comes in. So I do feel like there could be a new love offer coming in for you. Let's ask for some more detail here, Cancer. I just want to see if there's anything else that wants to come up. You have the Higher Power card. I would definitely, like I was saying earlier, I would trust yourself at this time. You have the Strength card, the Hangman here, and the Seven of Wands. So again, I feel like you need to stand up for your own beliefs. Like I said, I feel like that's what this whole reading is saying, is that you're beginning to stand up for the things that you believe, and maybe not other people. So I feel like you're kind of like becoming very independent with that Nine of Pentacles here. With the Strength card, you have the King of Swords, Wisdom. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like you've learned a lot, and it's like now you're sharing that. Hangman could be a Pisces coming in for you in love. You have the Page of Cups here, so there definitely could be an offer from a Pisces. Could be a Scorpio, Leo. I mean, you have pretty much everything here. Could be anything. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Five of Cups here. This to me is the energy of you standing up for yourself. The Seven of Wands with the Five of Cups. To me, this is saying that you are no longer allowing things into your life that put you into the Five of Cups energy. It's almost like you're taking your power back. The Strength card with the King of Swords. King of Swords very choppy, you know what I mean? It's like he has the most wisdom basically out of all the kings. He has been through the most wars, and that has given him a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge, and he knows like what is empowering to him with the Strength card, and he knows what is not. He knows the people who are right and the people who are not, and he just off with their heads here, Cancer, right? So I feel like you're being very decisive, very direct, I feel like you're kind of coming from a place of authority here this week. So very empowering reading. These readings usually don't do very well. So if you watched them till the end, congratulations. Thank you for watching this to the end. Usually when I talk about empowerment, people are just like out the door if I'm not talking about love, but thank you. And this is a really good reading. So thank you for watching, Cancer, and definitely enjoy your week.